Okay, to simplify a radical, we're going to first look at the radical sign and see if we can find an index. If we can't, that means it's going to be the square root of, so here we have the square root of 5, and we can rewrite this as 5 to the 1/2 power. Here we have already have rational exponent notation. You could rewrite this as a radical. Remember, take the base, make it the radicand. Look at the denominator, and that's your new index of 3. Over here we have 10 to the 2/3. There's several ways we could write this. We could simply write the base as the radicand, make the denominator 3 the new index, and then put this all to the power of 2. We could also write the 10 as the radicand, 3 is the index, and we could write the power of 2 under the radical sign and make it part of the radicand. Both of these expressions are equivalent or the same. Over here we got the 4th root of 16 to the 3rd power. That means we can rewrite 16. We're going to evaluate this 3 times. And this is to the 4th power. Now the idea is we want to find 4 of a number. If we find 4 of the same number, we can pull one of them out since we're looking for the 4th root. And of course, we know 16s are perfect squares. 4 times 4, 4 times 4, 4 times 4. So here we have 4 4s. That means we can pull out one of those 4s. We have 4 times 4. We know that's also a perfect square. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. We have 4 2s, so we can pull out one of those 2s. And now we just have a 2 times 4 or 8. So the 4th root of 16 to the 3rd power is 8. All right, next we got 4 to the 5 halves. We can rewrite that as a radical. Now we know that 1/2 is simply the square root, so we can write 4 to the 5th power. Now we know that the square root of 4 is 2, so now we have 2 to the 5th power, and 2 to the 5th power is 32. All right, over here we have a power of 4 and a 4th root. So we can rewrite this as 8 to the 4 over 4, and that fraction makes a 1. So we really just have 8 to the 1st power or 8. So the power and the root, since they're the same, cancel each other out. Let's go to the next page. 96 to the 2/3 power. We could rewrite this the cube root of 96 squared. Means we could rewrite 96 twice. Now the idea here, since we're looking for a cube root, is to find 3 of a number, and then we could factor those numbers out. There's many different ways to find the prime factoring. Here I can take 6 to the 16th, 6 times 16. And of course that breaks down to 2, 3. That's 4 and 4. Of course that'll break down to 2, 2, 2, 2. Now there's other ways, of course. I could start out here with 2 times 48, and we could do 2 times 24, 2 times 12, 2 times 6, and finally 2 times 3. So let's look for those triplets so we can take out some numbers. Here we have triplet. So we can write 2 once. We have a 2, 2, so that's another 2 we can write. We've got, let's see, these are gone. Try to keep up with these. We've got another triplet here. So that's 2 times 2 times 2. And let's see what else we've got. Then we have a 3 and a 3 and a 2. So these are going to be stuck inside the radical sign.
Good morning.
So 2 times 2 times 2, that's 8. But we still are left with a radicand to the cube root, and that's going to be 3 times 3, which is 9, times 2, which is 18. And that is stuck in the radicand sign. Okay, let's go on to the 4th root of 112. We can prime factor this. Remember, we're still looking for 4 as some number. We can do 4 times 28, and then of course that's 2 times 2, 4 times 7, and 2 times 2. So we have 4 2's here. I can pull out one of the 2's. What's stuck here is a 7, and that would be the 4th root of 7. Got 3 more examples. 32, the cube root of 32. And we'll prime factor this also. See if we can find 3 numbers this time. We have 4 times 8. 2 times 2 for 4. 2 times 4 for 8. 2 times 2. So here we've got 4 2's. I can pull that out for 1, 2. Well, actually, I'm sorry, it's cube root, isn't it? So I can just pull out these 3 2's. And that's 2 times 2 times 2, or 8. What's left behind is the 2 times 2, or 4. So the 4 we can't pull out because we're looking for a cube root. So our answer here is 8 times the cube root of 4. Let's see, we're getting there. Okay, 27 to the 3/2 power. If we rewrite this, we know we're looking for the square root of 27 cubed. So I can write 27 3 times. I can factor out and see if I've got any pairs of numbers. So we know that 27 is 3 times 9. And of course we got 3 times 9 all the way across. And, well, actually, I've got a pair of 27s here, so why even bother? So I can pull out one of the 27s, since that is a pair. Here I can factor this 9, and I have a pair of 3's, with 1 3 left in the radical sign. So I have that. And then I multiply 3 times 27 and get 81 for my answer. 81 times the square root of 3. And then finally we'll have one more, 27 to the 2/3 power. That means I've got 27, the cube root of 27 squared. So once again, I need to look now for triplets to take out. 27 times 27. Here I've got 3 times 9. 3 times 9. And then I can take that 9 and we can make that also. Let me just write this over here. 3 times 3. and there's a triplet. And of course here I have 3 times 3 times 3. So there's 3 triplets. I can pull a 3 from that. 3 from here. There's nothing left in the Radican. And 3 times 3